and feel like
Hey, you guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video and welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live. This is SpillitBoyTV, and I wanted to just drop in here really quickly and talk to you all a little bit about this situation that's going on with our boy Chris Brown. Well, it's not a new situation. It's been going on. It really has been going on for quite a while. Back in December of 2020, Chris was accused of some pretty nasty things, drugging and sexual violation. Okay, not good at all. And a lawsuit followed, and the lawsuit was for $20 million. So this young lady was trying to get $20 million from Chris Brown. She claimed that he drugged her and then violated her sexually while she was drugged. Two of the worst things that you could ever have put on your name is any type of a sexual assault or a sexual deviation and pedophilia. Those are two things that they are like literally the worst things to hear about a person, and then the worst things to try to clear up if it's right or wrong. It's just, well, if the only way you can clear it up is if it's wrong, but it's just very hard to do. But this is what Chris was actually being faced with back in December of 2020. Well, keeping your receipts. Keeping your receipts is always a good thing. You know, sometimes you feel like am I being petty? Keeping all of this stuff in my phone? Am I overdoing it? Keeping all these papers? Sometimes keeping your receipts is the only way to get things taken care of. Chris Brown was able to prove his innocence and the fact that this was a false allegation because he had his receipts, text messages, over a 9-month period where this young lady was still trying to get up with him. She was adamant about getting up with him for 9 months. She continued on. He never seen her again. He didn't fool with her, and she just kept going. She kept going. And in those texts, there was all kind of stuff. She was really complimenting the sex that they had and all of this kind of thing, which, excuse me, ma'am, if you're complimenting the sex that you had, surely you weren't drugged and surely you weren't being violated. So her own words is what screwed her up. And then there was a voice message. And in the voice message made reference to how he was ignoring her text messages. And you could hear her. There was no angst in her voice about talking to him. She didn't fear, she didn't sound like she feared him or anything like that. Everything that he used was things that she put out there that basically knocked her case off. She canceled herself. She canceled herself with her foolishness, complete foolishness. And then here's the thing. That's it. Okay, it's a false accusation. We're done. He doesn't owe the $20 million. We're done. No, we're not done. Because Chris is now planning on suing her for lying on him. And you know what? Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because you are malicious, ma'am, and you were being malicious. You were literally trying to destroy him for what? $20 million? One malicious act deserves another malicious act, I guess, because this will ruin her. The public embarrassment, period, of what's already going on is enough. Is enough. But this whole thing now is not just going to go away. And then she's not some A-list individual or anything like that, to the point where nobody's even given a name for her. It's just a young lady, you know. So you're not getting any traction for something that you're doing, or not gaining a good reputation. But once he goes ahead to sue her, then your name's gonna drop. Your name's gonna drop once those papers are found. Her name is gonna drop, and then you're going to become very popular for being malicious and nasty and backbiting and pretty creepy. If you, yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Um, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a very hard thing to get a judgment against her, because everything is right there. Everything's there. The judgment's not going to be hard. And the thing is, when he goes in there, and I'm sure Chris will have the best lawyers, like he did, getting this up off of him. Thank goodness he was able to get it up off him. But I'm sure he'll have the best lawyers. The thing is, we all know, because he is a large celebrity, and we do know his plight. And when it comes to social media, he is a pretty fragile being as far as social media goes. So when that comes into play in that case, I'm sure they're going to lean to like how malicious the act really is, because everybody knows Chris Brown's story. Everybody knows Chris Brown's past with social media and him being in the court of public opinion. And you voluntarily threw him back there and you were lying. I don't think this young lady is going to do very well in court at all. I doubt very seriously that she actually has the kind of money that this case will actually hold. So I'm thinking it's probably just going to be a judgment. Like, it'll be a judgment. But just that alone, the embarrassment of it all, the publicity of it all is enough to ruin a person. So I just don't think things are going to be looking too hot for this young lady. But again, at the end of the day, sweetie, you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. All for what? Listen, thank you guys for hanging out, taking a seat here at my kitchen table with me for a little while. I appreciate it. Chris Brown, you know, I like Chris Brown. I'm very happy you got that up off your back, because that's nothing that you want to carry at all. You know what? This is SpillitBoy TV, and I'm out.
And feel like